About 21% of adults in America have at least one tattoo, as stated by the Harris poll. People get tattoos for many reasons, like personal expression, important meanings, or maybe it's just plain peer pressure when they were younger. Poor decisions like some of these people give a sense of regret with their tattoos. See, there is a lot of meaning behind a tattoo. Like, where were they at the moment when they got the tattoo, emotionally or physically? On the movie side of things, plenty of movie characters have tattoos. The reasons for these movie characters having tattoos could be just a surface level because they look badass, like some of these movies right here. Movies like Reign of Fire and Rambo that give these characters just a more badass look to make them look cooler. That's more surface level tattoos, but often a tattoo gives a character more of a backstory and can help with character development. For example, the movie Memento by Christopher Nolan starring Guy Pearce features the main character, Leonard, who is played by Guy Pearce. He is covered in tattoos from head to toe. For me to explain why those tattoos affect his character, I might spoil some stuff, so spoiler warning right now. If you have not already seen Memento, first off, I highly recommend you watch it right now. The tattoos on Leonard play a huge part into who he is as a character and what problems he has. The main problem about Leonard, our main character, is that he has amnesia. To remember things, he has tattoos on his body and other post-it notes and pieces of paper around to help him remember things. The main plot of the story is about him finding the killer of his wife. That's really surface level and it goes way deeper than that, but I'm trying really hard not to spoil it. His tattoos have clues on him to help him figure out who his killer actually is. In the end of the movie, we find out what the tattoos really are. The tattoos are very important to the story in the fact that the title of the movie are basically these tattoos because they help remind him of an event, just like the word memento, that is the exact definition. These tattoos are important because they fuel the character's drive to get revenge of his wife's killer. Another harrowing example of the role of tattoos on a movie character is from a movie about violence and racism in our country. This movie is none other than American History X. This is one of the most intense and powerful movies I have ever seen. It's mostly about racism in our country and the pure evil in it. The main character named Derek Vineyard, played by Edward Norton, does an outstanding job in this movie and in my eyes should have won the Best Actor award at the Oscars over his opponents. But I am not here to ramble about who I think should have won an Oscar. So before I talk about this movie, I'm going to say spoiler alert again, so here that is. Now, Derek is a unique character in Hollywood. He is in fact a neo-Nazi. Well, an ex-neo-Nazi actually. But the tattoos he has are, as you would expect, neo-Nazi-like. For example, he has barbed wire around his arms and other tattoos you would normally see on a typical skinhead. But the most prominent tattoo you see on Derek Vineyard is the huge swastika that covers his entire left chest. This tattoo is probably the first thing you think of when you picture this main character from American History X if you have seen this movie. Derek had the tattoo there because at one point he was proud to be a white supremacist. Fast forward to the second part of this movie, and Derek is now back from prison and a changed man after some life-changing things have happened. He is no longer a white supremacist, and he hopes to change his image of himself around everyone, and he hopes to change the image of his younger sibling. Of course, Derek now hates that tattoo and regrets everything, but in the movie, the tattoo is still there and it cannot be removed. This tattoo resembles character development throughout the movie, how at first he got it because it's what he stood for, then he resented and hated everything about the tattoo. These are some of the prominent tattoos on movie characters. I'm sure there are a lot more, but these are the ones I feel are most important. Overall, tattoos can give a peek of the inside of a person from the outside. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned for the next one and take it easy, guys.